Hi, this is Dr. Linda Kiley. I am the holistic urogynecologist and here to dispel another common bladder myth. So many people believe, and actually in medicine we believed for a very long time, that the bladder was a sterile environment, meaning no bacteria, no organisms. It's an immunologically privileged area where no bacteria are allowed. And one of the things that we have discovered through a number of very elegant studies is that the bladder is not a sterile environment. What that means is there are bacteria in the bladder, and that's a normal thing. It doesn't mean that you have an infection. We have to start to understand what it means for us to live with our bacteria. We have bacteria on our skin. We know that we have bacteria in our gut. That's part of what helps us digest our food, and we're learning more about how it interacts with everything in our bodies. It can alter our mood, it can alter our immune system. There are many, many things that the bacteria in our gut can do for us and against us. And similarly, the bacteria in the bladder also play a role in maintaining health. One of the things that I think is really important to understand is that not all bacteria are bad. We have a lot of friendly bacteria that we want with us and in us and on us in order for us to be healthy. So that's called a commensal relationship or a symbiotic relationship. We help them live, they help us live. Anytime that there are bacteria found in the bladder, it doesn't necessarily mean there's an infection. There has to be an interaction between the bacteria, the normal barriers in the bladder and in the bladder wall, and your immune system in order to create an infection. Because I see so many women with urinary tract infections and recurrent urinary tract infections who've been on multiple antibiotics multiple times and still seem to be suffering from the same problem, one of the things I can say to you is we know a lot more now about what happens with bacteria in the bladder, but we're still learning. One of the things I encourage my patients to do is work together with me and your other physicians to try to find a way to help you live in an environment with your bacteria that is healthy and promotes health and doesn't create distress. That could mean probiotics, prebiotics, and in women particularly, the proper bacteria in the vagina can play a big role in bladder health. The myth that I am dispelling today is the bladder is a sterile environment. It is not. There should be some bacteria present. It just depends on what kind and what the state of your bladder wall is. And we'll talk more about that another time. But for now, I'm going to sign off. This is the Holistic Urogynecologist. Have a nice day.